We could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Buddy Hield. Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
Morris against Halliburton. Hield dishes to Smith. Hield can't hit. Now here is Morris. Pass to Avdia. Back to Morris. Hield taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Porzingis. And that one, good.
CTH, can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks. That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Halliburton against Morris. Now, here's Halliburton. Not a lot of room. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
The Wizards have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside, Beal. Morris finds Beal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Beal with a nice job. A little bit pesky that time inside.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Now, here is Halliburton. Smith the pass to Halliburton. Porzingis with the block. Kuzma with it. Dishes it to Avdia. Now the pass to Kuzma. Out to Morris. Fires the 3. The rebound by Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Trailing by 5. Smith outside. Elbow shot is on the way. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Morris outside. Back to Porzingis. To the paint. Outside for Beal. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Beal's got 6.
Beal loves to fire off the bench.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Halliburton missing.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
The Pacers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And the future's so bright for Halliburton, such a talented guard with outstanding work ethic and a real drive to improve. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Beal the pass to Porzingis. Back to Beal. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back, with an in-your-face stuff. Now here's Beal. He's got 6. Back to Morris. Out to Kuzma. Off target with his 3. Here's Nemhard. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of PC And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for Indiana, Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Hield. And it's Nemhard in at the 2-guard. Outside, Beal. Stolen away. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Hield. Finish off the break. Hield's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Indiana.
Well, Hield showing some confidence there in the fast break with the jump shot. Just puts his head down and powers his way into that shot.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Beal. Shot left block. That one misses. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Benny Avdia picks one up. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Morris kicks to Beal. Pass to Porzingis. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Halliburton for 3. Rebound, Washington. They've led by as much as 10. Morris passes to Beal. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Turner. And a wide open look for Halliburton. They get the rebound. He can't hit that time. Wizards leading by 4. Morris looking over the floor. Passes it to Porzingis. Morris trying to free himself up, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Morris.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season. Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there, just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
Kuzma kicks to Avdia. Back to Kuzma. 4 on the clock. The pass to Porzingis. It's stolen by Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Good job to take it right at him.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Beal with it, picked up by Turner. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the dunk by Porzingis. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Halliburton for three. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. He dishes it to Avdia. Morris outside. Now here's Avdia, covered by Hield. Avdia gets the bucket.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Castanemo. In the corner, Smith with it. Indiana moving the ball over. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Beal. Halliburton passes to Smith. Up again, and Turner stays with it. Turner's got his second bucket.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Back to Morris. Outside, Beal. Out to Morris. To the wing on the left. And the wide open shot from Avdia. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his fourth assist in this one. Hield outside. Inside. Porzingis with the block. And so that's the end of the first half. Wizards out front. They lead by 7. And now let's catch up. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks.
18.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Martin in the front court with Hachimura. DeJuan Wright is out there with Kispert. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr. Barton wide open. He fires off the mark there with the three-point shot. McConnell passes to Duarte. And stolen by Wright. Here's Kispert. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 9.
And really aggressive on the O glass as Hachimura put that one right back in.
Pass to McConnell. Here's Vitadze. The second chance effort. And McConnell with the lay-in. McConnell's got his first basket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Passes to Hachimura. Back to Wright. Barton kicks to Wright. The kick out to Barton. The three. And he recovers it. The pass to Kispert. Back to Hachimura. And it's denied. To the inside, Taylor. Rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. And here is Kispert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hachimura down low. Taylor's there. Shot clock at 5. Kispert, the pass to Wright. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 7. Now McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. His three-pointers off the mark. Washington's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. A shot's good from Kispert.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
RJ passes to Mathurin. To the middle. There's Bitadze. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. 1:53 left to play in the third. Hachimura, the pass to Barton. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does. Crops in the layup for 2. Gafford's got the lead up to 10 now for Washington.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Right against McConnell. Pass to Bitadze. Plays it up and banks it in. Bitadze's got his second basket of the game.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Right, looking around. The dish to Kispert. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Barton. No good that time. And Indiana will come the other way. The feed to Taylor. Shoots over Hachimura. That misses off the backboard. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Wizards. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here is Hachimura. And the Wizards going with the whole new group out there now.
First team foul. Substitution on the board.
30 seconds left to play here in the third. Morris kicks to Beal. Avdia, the pass to Morris. 5 on the clock. Shoots inside. Off on the layup. Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton outside. They kick out to Heel. From deep. No good that time. And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Indiana. Smith is out there with Turner. Then it's Heel. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at shooting guard. Avdia kicks to Beal. Launches a 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Out to Smith. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Avdia with it, working on Smith. Beal with it. Count that one. Beal's got the first answer as we get going in the fourth for the Wizards.
Just such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
Halliburton against Morris. They kick out to Heel. Fires from the wing. Rebound by the Wizards.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Passes it to Kuzma. Morris outside. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis has shown us signs of a little bit of everything here. Scoring, skill, dominating offensively.
Halliburton looking to end his cold spell, and Halliburton slams it in.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Avdia kicks to Beal. Going inside. Kuzma passes to Porzingis, and that's going to be a travel.
Pacers ball.
Pacers trail by 10. It's stolen by Morris. And the pass to Beal. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands. Nothing easy for the opposition.
Morris outside. Halliburton outside. They kick out to Heel. Porzingis with the block, and they'll keep possession. Shots good by Turner.
Miles Turner.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Kuzma outside. To Porzingis. That one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Smith dishes to Turner. Porzingis with the block. Morris outside. 1:07 left here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Heel.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Here's Morris. Outside Beal. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Here's Avdia. That shot off. Good D by Heel.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss? Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here is Morris. Outside Beal. Offensive rebound. Out to Morris for 3. And so Washington takes the win. It was a fantastic ball. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
And a look at the starters for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Randall can't hit. And here's Morris. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Reddish against Beal. Pass to Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Boy, smart decision from Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, BA, than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
And the Wizards with possession here. The Knicks making their last shot. Kuzma outside. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Reddish. Outside Robinson. Back to Reddish. Brunson against Morris. And that one's good for Brunson.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Kuzma. Morris down low. Brunson defending. Kuzma outside. Morris finds Kuzma. That three's off the mark. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Randall, the pass to Reddish. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Morris. Kuzma with a screen on Brunson. Morris passes to Kuzma. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And the Wizards with possession here. Just 4 to shoot. Can they get it? First shot won't go. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor.
Boy, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
First team foul.
A minute 50 left in the first. Outside Barrett. There's the drive, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Beal, the pass to Morris. Morris on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. Of course, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggle to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Robinson passes to Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Outside Brunson. Drives to the hoop. For 3, Randall. Doesn't go that time. Washington trailing. Morris, left side. Beal, the pass to Morris. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Back to Brunson. Randall, a screen on Morris. Brunson passes to Randall. There's the 3. And Reddish gets it to go. Reddish has got 6 points.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Brunson against Morris. It's Avdia on the wing.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Barrett on the wing. Brunson passes to Reddish. For 3, Randall. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal in the backcourt pair. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Pass to Reddish. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
And that one is hammered home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy. Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
Now the Wizards in transition, and it's in there. Morris has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Pass to Randall. Brunson against Morris. Here's Reddish. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Reddish has got 5 points in the quarter. And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively, flat lifted team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Back to Kuzma. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
Reddish on the wing, pounded by Beal. Randall can't hit.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Kuzma. Beal outside. To the inside. Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Beal. Porzingis has got his second bucket on the night. And here's Randall. The 3 is up. And the Knicks, another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Kuzma with a screen on Brunson. Down low. Got a piece of it. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Beal outside. Pass to Avdia. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Outside for Randall. Now here's Brunson. Randall outside. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Here's Reddish. Offensive rebound. Outside Barrett. Back to Robinson. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. We've got 33 seconds left in the half. 5 on the clock. With 1 on the clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
How good was that? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Kuzma against Randall. Back to Morris. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. It's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Substitution on the court.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Randall a screen on Barton. Pass to Robinson. And so it's New York up by a appreciated alley, and we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
26.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Cam Reddish with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Evan Fournier topping out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's quickly in a 2-guard.
Well, you think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
Barton outside. Over to the wing. Here's Kispert, guarded by Quickly. Back to Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. That shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, BA, and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
Kicks it to Quickly. Launches it. No good that time. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Kispert. Fournier covering. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
To the middle. Barton against Fournier. Barton, the pass to Gafford. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Gafford. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Presenting to New York.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
The Wizards have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Hachimura. Knocked loose. Rose outside to stop the drought. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
Barton with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Back to Barton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand in the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
From deep, Rose. Kispert grabs a miss. Washington trailing. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Kispert, guarded by Quickly. Here's Gafford. Ooh, stolen by 48. And now the Knicks on the break. Tipped away. Quickly outside. And here's Toppin. Back to Quickly. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Will Barton picks one up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
Emmanuel Quickly taking 2 shots.
And Quickly drops them both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Kispert. Back to right. Hachimura outside. Right outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Gafford. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Gafford's got 6 in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Right against Rose. Quickly, right side. Pass to Hartenstein. Rebound by the Wizards. 29 seconds left in the third. The kick out to Barton. Here's Kispert, guarded by Quickly. Here's Gafford. Uses the glass on the layup. Gafford's got 8.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it. Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks out in front. They lead by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the pace. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Barrett. 6 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history, over $240 million.
And he's good on the second. And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Barrett passes to Robinson. Not going to go that time. And Washington the other way now. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now here's Morris. On the wing, Kuzma. Back to Avdia. Pass to Kuzma. To tie it up. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, you love the determination from Julius Randle. This guy has a knack for scoring against good defense.
Beal against Reddish. There's the screen by Kuzma. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Here's Morris. Kuzma outside. Aptia from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randle right side. Robinson passes to Randle. Outside Barrett. Left side Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. And the shot goes. And it's a 7-point Knick lead.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Beal outside. Now here's Kuzma. Morris finds Porzingis. The kick out to Morris. Robinson with a steal. Outside Brunson. And the layup falls. And the Knicks lead by 9. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Pass to Reddish. Kicks it out to Barrett. Here's Brunson, right wing. Here's Randle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Boy, opportunistic in the triple drive by Julius Randle. Give him a lane and he will force you to hit him.
Julius Randle, 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brunson. Outside for Randle. A minute and a half left in the fourth. Now here's Brunson. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Barrett. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Ooh, good finish at the rack. Slick feed.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Brunson up top, guarded by Morris. Barrett against Morris. Back to Barrett. Another shot. And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
On the wing, Kuzma. Beal outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Reddish against Beal. Outside Brunson. Over Morris. Brunson misses.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way. You love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
Now Randle. From deep. And the miss. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So the New York starting five, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Reddish out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. So it's the Pacers now. After R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go, Nembhard the pass to Turner. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Halliburton. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Sweet move. Robinson with the block. The pass to Barrett. Drives to the hoop. And Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. That has led the league in shooting percentage. So Mitchell knows his role. So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He hits the second from the line.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Now here's Brunson. Randall right side. Robinson kicks to Randall. With a floater. Goes back up. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Smith with the ball. Brings it up for Indiana. Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
How about Halliburton? Going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Randall with the ball, picked up by Turner. And the call will be against Julius Randall. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thanks, David. Out to Smith. 6 to shoot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Reddish the pass to Brunson. Outside for Randall. Pass to Reddish. Fires for 3. No good on that one. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Halliburton passes to Smith. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Randall, and the rejection by Smith. Halliburton up top. Brunson covering. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Brunson kicks to Reddish. Back to Barrett. Overhealed. The rebound by Turner.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. 1:12 left here in the first quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. Passes it to Reddish. Now here's Randall. They could use a bucket. Pass to Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Robinson. Tries again. Outside for Randall. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Halliburton. Feeds to Turner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
All free throws good from Turner.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Pacers have shot 75% of the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
So it's the Pacers now. Shoots the 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Runs in the pass to Barrett. And Barrett gives it in.
And you see the edge pairing plays with attacking the rim with bad intentions.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Pacers lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Smith is out there with Heel. And there's Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Shot clock at 2. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. On the clock, and Halliburton slams it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton up top. He's got 8, and the pass to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Halliburton missing. Ripped away. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Mark, when the casual fan looks at a statue, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Halliburton against Brunson. A 3-ball. A shot by Nembhard, no good. New York shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Brunson with it. Now Smith defending. And here's the fast break. Here's Halliburton. Finished off the break. Halliburton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
Halliburton really dangerous now when he gets out in the open court. That's how you finish the break in transition.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Robinson, and no good. Smith with the defensive effort. Halliburton passes to Hield. That's good, and Halliburton with the assist. Hield's got his first basket of the night.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
And Randall throws it down.
Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. The shot by Turner, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Reddish. Back to Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Pacers leading by 10. Here's Halliburton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Runs in the pass to Reddish. 1:02 left to play here in the half. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Halliburton against Brunson. Pass to Nembhard. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Brunson. Finishes the break with a slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Halliburton. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. So New York ends up going with the new group. Knicks trail by 10. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Rose scanning the floor. Here's Hartenstein. Kicks it to Toppin. And another shot. He lays it in. We've got 13 seconds left here in the second. To the inside. A shot by Nembhard. No good. Here's Hartenstein. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Love to see Turner getting after it on defense, just throwing himself at the shooter and making him think twice about the release.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Indiana. They've held a 12-point lead early on the court for the Knicks. They've got Hartenstein. Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quick. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Fournier in a complete spot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Rose. There's the pass to Hartenstein. McConnell with it. Defended now by Fournier. And it's Mathurin missing. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Quickly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half.
Well, if we don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Really has the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Out to the right wing, Mathurin. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 10. In the corner, it's Toppin. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. On the wing quickly. For the three. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
McConnell passes to Duarte. Here's Bitadze. 5 to shoot, and the layup's good off the glass. Bitadze's got the lead up to 12 now for Indiana.
And no matter what they've tried, the lead just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
They get it again. Pass to Quickly. Another shot into the lane. It's deflected. Here's Duarte. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Fournier kicks to Quickly. And Toppin throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Taylor, good. And McConnell gets the assist. Taylor's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make it.
Back to Toppin. Driving to the basket. And then Toppin with the jam.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
McConnell passes to Thompson. Sinks that one from the post. Bitadze's got his second best game.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Pacers leading by 13. Passes it towards A. A putback. It's rebounded by Quickly. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Toppin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
High-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
Yeah, this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch him different roles here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Ando comes in for Toppin. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Reddish in for Quickly. And Turner stays with him. Turner's got 6.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? He's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Here's Reddish. The kick out to Rose. New York missing again. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Here's Smith. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Randall surveying the D. Here's Robinson. Oh, and that buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Indiana holding on to an 11-point cushion. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court dish.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Heel. And it's Nembhard in a 2-guard. That's the Pacers' 5.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Brunson against Halliburton. Out to Smith. 3-pointer. Knicks with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pacers leading by 9. Halliburton outside. And he converts the layup.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
New York calls timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
You know, the defense pulled out every gimmick and trick they could to try to break up his rhythm, but once he got into the zone in terms of his shooting, he never let the defense bother him at all and kept finding high-quality shots.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more...
Oh, man.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Halliburton against Brunson. They kick out to Heel. Here's Turner. Count it, good. And it's 8 points for Miles Turner.
And not just a scorer. Heel is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Brunson, no good. Pacers leading by 11. Halliburton with it. Brunson picks him up. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Barrett against Teal. Halliburton right side. They grabbed their own miss. Knicks trail by 11. Brunson kicks to Reddish. And Reddish with this one.
That's what I call a move.
Woo. That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Halliburton against Brunson. Pass to Nembhard. They kick out to Heel. The three-pointer, no good. Knicks trail by 9. Reddish the pass to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Halliburton passes to Heel. And then Heel with the dunk.
Explosive play by Heel, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
It's Barrett on the wing. Driving inside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And that's now 7 points for R.J. Barrett. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton kicks to Smith. And there's the pass to Nembhard. Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot on. Here's Halliburton. Misses off the left eye.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And Barrett puts it in.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett. That alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
Halliburton kicks to Heel. Outside for Halliburton. There's the triple, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Brunson against Halliburton. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Reddish. Now here's Brunson. Randall left side. And the call will be against Julius Randall. It's his third foul of the game.
A really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
On deep. And so the Pacers take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds. Yep.
To me, I love the challenge of
a lot of capable players, Alan. Thanks for that. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Washington. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Avdia in at the 3, the small forward. Kuzma. The kick out to Morris. It's Beal on the wing. No good with the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
Clock at 4. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. On the break. Here's Nembhard. And the 3 off target. First quarter, just over a minute played. Halliburton against Morris. Kuzma outside. It's stolen by Halliburton. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, if you get a little bit careless around Halliburton, he's very long and very reactive. He'll get steals like that.
Pass to Avdia. Kuzma outside. Now Porzingis. 3 on the clock. Smith with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Halliburton outside. Sinks it from distance. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton. A fresh start for this franchise.
Here's Beal. Back to Morris. Pass to Avdia. A shot to stop the run. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Kuzma from outside the arc. Smith with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Halliburton. Deflected. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter here. It's Avdia on the wing. Morris on the wing. Back to Avdia. Morris outside. Releases. They get the rebound. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Beal from outside. He drops it from range.
And nice touch, Beal there, making the corner 3 look as easy as it does.
Halliburton outside. Smith outside. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
So just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. It's blocked. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nembhard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Morris. Kuzma up top. Covered by Smith. And Turner with the block. right side. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to not.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And so in the game for Washington, Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And then Beal with the dunk.
Well, that's some flashy footwork there from Bradley Beal.
Indiana leading.
Very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. Defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
Turner, no good. And Washington shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Morris passes to Beal. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. Over Turner. That shot is off. So the Pacers will take it the other way. And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, BA, it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him in the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Gets stolen by Hield. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Morris. Back to Turner. To the paint. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Washington trailing. Morris passes to Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss. The Pacers have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Halliburton to 3. Indiana again missing. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Avdia, guarded by Hield. Morris passes to Kuzma. Back to Morris. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Halliburton. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Avdia attacking, and Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Here's Nembhard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's on Monte Morris.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
So he gets them both. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s, to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
And so it's Indiana with it. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Smith outside. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Morris outside. Back to Avdia. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Hield against Kuzma. Turner, a screen on Kuzma. Clock at 6. Hield.
Well, Hield just keeps coming right after you again and again as a defender. And eventually you'll tire out and make a mistake with a foul.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Pacers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Porzingis misses.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Three-pointer, Beal. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Halliburton outside. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Wizards. It's Avdia on the wing. Guarded by Hield. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for Washington.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Smith outside. The 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Pacers up by 11. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the... With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Chris Duarte. He's out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Bataze in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for the Pacers. McConnell's shot is off. Washington with the ball. They trail by 11. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Right against McConnell. Here's Duarte. Pass to McConnell. And he can't get that one. And the Wizards going the other way now. Inside. Hachimura finds Gafford. That's the way. Down low. Here's Matherin. He gets it in there. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Right, the pass to Barton. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Barton. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. McConnell outside. Pass to Taylor. Back to McConnell. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. McConnell's got his first 3 points of the game.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Pacers foul. Chris Duarte. First personal foul. First team foul.
Right on the right side. And a nice finish on the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
McConnell against Wright. To the middle. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Kispert. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Up top, McConnell. Pounded by Wright. Here's Batase. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards. The Wizards have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Hachimura outside. Back to Wright. It's Wright on the wing. McConnell with a steal. Here's Matherin. He's guarded by Barton. Pass to Taylor. Here's Batase. Nice move over Gafford, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Wright. And here's Barton. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Wright against McConnell. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Duarte. Indiana again missing. The Wizards have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Wright, pass to Barton. Pass to Gafford. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They've led by as many as 14. It's Duarte on the wing. Here's the three. Knocks down the long J. Duarte's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Out to the wing. Gafford finds Hachimura. And here's Kispert from the arc. Here's Gafford. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Indiana now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And for Washington, they're shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. And so in the game for Washington, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
Halliburton outside. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Beal. Beal's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Halliburton. And the layup is good. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Turner. Tries again. No problem from Porzingis as he finishes at the rim.
Well, Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Halliburton against Morris. The 3 is up. Again, Halliburton missing. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Now Beal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Beal with a nice job, a little bit pesky that time inside.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight, sharing the basketball, the stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And a fast break now for the Wizards. Left side, Porzingis. Pass to Beal. Back to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Pass to Beal. Here's Avdia, guarded by Hield. Beal outside. 4 on the clock. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
You want something to happen, you give the ball to Bradley Beal.
Halliburton against Morris. Tries to break his ice. Smith outside. To the inside. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk. Wow.
Turner just going off, stepping up and getting it done for his squad.
Kuzma finds Morris. Beal left side. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now Porzingis loving the moment right here, stepping up huge.
Morris against Halliburton. And here's Turner. The rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now. Morris outside. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Avdia. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Over to the left wing. Here's Nembhard. Pounded by Beal. Halliburton with the ball. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Smith. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Beal outside. Pass to Kuzma. Out to Beal. To tie it up. It falls. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Halliburton against Morris. Out to the right wing. The 3, Smith. The 3 won't fall. Now a timeout called by Washington. The score is knotted at 36. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Avdia on the wing. He's off from 3. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now here's Here's Morris. They've got Buddy Hield. Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Porzingis. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Well, Indiana shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Down low, Halliburton, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
Beal outside. Right side, Porzingis. The Pacers pull it in. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Turner. Goes back up. Outside for Halliburton. Fires from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Avdia attacking. And a two-handed jam.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Halliburton with the ball. Out to Hield. Pass to Nembhard. The reverse. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Nice shot by Turner. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Beal outside. To take the lead. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that three.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 here in OT. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. It doesn't go for him. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Beal. Porzingis. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Morris with it, guarded by Smith. Here's Porzingis.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
Out to the right wing. Outside. Over Morris. That one's wide left. And Washington has possession. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Avdia. Here's Morris. From deep 3-point range. Off target with the shot. And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. It was touch and...
And thanks for joining us. And Noche, this game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And now Washington's starting group. Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Good work defensively by Morris.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
It's stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Robinson.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Morris kicks to Avdia. Back to Morris. A crossover. Hefty move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
He's just flexing his muscles on that slam.
He wanted these people to hear that one. Up top, Kuzma. Outside for Beal. Kuzma with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Now, here's Kuzma. T right on him. Here's Morris. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
New York ball.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Reddish. There's the drive. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority. He does there.
And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
Offensive rebound with the second effort, and he sinks the layup.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Porzingis passes to Morris. Reddish kicks to Randall. Out left to the wing. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the layup falls.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Robinson with it. Guarded now by Moore. Here's Robinson. Out to Barrett. Handle outside. Back to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Here's Robinson. Second shot opportunity. Got it. Good job in the low post. Robinson's got 6.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
Avdia, the pass to Beal. Kuzma outside. Randall grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Morris against Brunson. Morris passes to Kuzma. Randall outside. Passes to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Kuzma kicks to Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Robinson with the block. Out of bounds. Wizards ball. Washington keeps possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here is Morris. Avdia with it. Brunson picks him up. And he banks in the layup.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And here's Barrett. Randall from outside, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Long wingspan and excellent feet by Kyle Kuzma, just staying all over his man right there.
Your Knicks City Kings.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Playing at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in the point guard.
Wizards ball.
Wizards trail by 6.
Man, growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Now here's Kuzma. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Beal. And he can't bank that one in. New York leading by 6. Barrett the pass to Randall. Driving in. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
He gets that one. Beal's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Brunson against Morris. Robinson down low. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Randall with the ball, now guarded by Porzingis. Porzingis with the block. They get it back. Now Brunson. Out to Barrett. Fires from deep. The shot comes out.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Kuzma passes to Porzingis. It's stolen by Barrett. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. And so here is New York, following the three-pointer by Washington. Here's Rush. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Now here's Beal. Now the pass to Avdia. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Avdia's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Here's Brunson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Beal fires the 3. Second chance shot, and he gets the bucket. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this is an aspect where Porzingis has been criticized, not rebounding with authority, but boy, he does so there.
Here's Brunson. Dish now to Robinson. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. But on that shot, with that, the Knicks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Kuzma.
When your teammate makes a steal, your first thought is, I'm sprinting the floor. Kyle Kuzma does just that.
Now here's Randall. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out to Barrett. Buries it from 3-point range.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Morris. Launches it. The Knicks pull it in. Inside. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Morris passes to Avdia. And they recover it. Morris, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Kispert. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Thank you, David. We'll be back afterward. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
We've got Obi Toppin. Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Now, here's quickly. Toppin can't get it to go. Of course, I've heard many times Corey Kispert talk about how glad he was to stay at Gonzaga for his senior year.
Kev, his perspective was so great. What he said was he treated that season as a, quote, runway to the NBA, and that's what it proved to be. He improved in almost every phase of the game and went from a likely second-round pick to top 15. That is tremendous.
And guys, the Heat has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Right, the pass to Hachimura. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The kick out to right. Just 5 to shoot. Kispert, no good. And it's Rose with the ball for the Knicks. 6-point game. Here's Quickly. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Quickly's got 4 this quarter.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Now here's Kispert. Quickly covering. Kispert kicks to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
Now here's Rose. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Quickly with a wide open look. New York with a new 14. Rose in the post. Right on him and stolen by Wright. Pass to Kispert. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Doors since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problem?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1:56 left in the third. Kispert kicks to Hachimura. Barton outside. Passes it to Wright. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What you appreciate about DeMar Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
He's off on the second. Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Outside Fournier. Back to Rose. Dives to the hoop. Hartenstein. Sweet move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And you can see the advantage of running the offense through Derrick Rose. Showing strong decision-making. Really nice pass.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Gafford sets the pick for Kispert. Throws it up high. Gafford misses.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Quickly finds Toppin. Up to the right wing. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Rose missing. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the road.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Rose passes to Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Oh, Kuzma's in position.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Knicks out front, up 4. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. Morris kicks to Beal. From 7. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Knicks lead by 4. Brunson the pass to Barrett. Outside for Randall. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Wizards trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. And he goes right over Kyle Kuzma and slams it down.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
And a deep 3 from Beal. The long distance 3 is buried. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter. Over in the corner, Randall. Pass to Reddish. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Wizards now going the other way. Morris with the ball. Kicks it to Avdia. Back to Morris. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They lead by 1. Beal against Barrett. The pass to Brunson. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shot clock at 3. 14 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
To take the lead. Kept alive. Avdia the pass to Porzingis. A 3 from Morris. It's not going to go for him. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Barrett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And so Barrett nails both of them.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Morris against Brunson. Out to Morris to tie it up. Again the miss by Morris.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Brunson finds Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Wizards trail by 5. Outside, Beal. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Randall. Morris against Brunson. Here's Randall. Yep, it counts. Now it's a 7-point New York lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for New York.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for New York. Randall outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And again, Washington, no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
So it's New York picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Always fun to watch these young stars go at it against one another and see how they develop over time. I'm looking forward to watching their journeys.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Brunson with it.
Pacers foul. Andrew Nembhard. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Brunson. And here is Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Reddish. Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Reddish. Here's Barrett. Now Randall. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Here's Halliburton. The Knicks making their last shot. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Pass to Brunson. Outside Reddish. And Turner with the block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
On offense, here are the Pacers. And stolen by Brunson. Barrett with it, and it's Heel picking him up. And it's Randall with the jam.
What a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
is a killer two-hand slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And stolen by Barrett. Randall outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubt that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, VA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Now here's Halliburton. Give him 8 points now. Randall inside. He's against Smith. Randall can't hit.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Turner. Second shot opportunity. No good there. And New York the other way now. Outside Reddish. Smith with the rebound. Indiana leading. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Smith outside. Pass to Nembhard. This one for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Brunson. Barrett with it. Gets stolen by Heel. Halliburton outside. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
13.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Turnaround Jay. And it's good for 2. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Halliburton outside. Oh, Robinson with a block. For 3, Randall. Oh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. He put together 10 points in the quarter.
Your Knicks,
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3. That's the group from New York starting the second. Pass to Reddish. Randall against Smith. Randall can't hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Graham.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Outside heel. 4-3. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Barrett.
Second touch, no foul. First team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
Blocking foul called on. Buddy Hield. First touch, no foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Knicks now, trailing by 4. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
And here's Brunson from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And Indiana will come the other way. They double him with Barrett. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Reddish passes to Barrett. Misses in close. While the Pacers shooting the rock well at 46%. Smith inside. Check by Randall. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. 1:49 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Brunson. Randall inside. He's against Smith. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Brunson.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Brunson against Halliburton. Here we go, one-on-one. And he dunks it down.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Halliburton outside. Over to the wing. Here's Smith. Pass to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Now Turner. Robinson defending. Turner, no good. New York trailing. Here's Reddish. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Reddish has got 4 points this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Randall. He's got 10. Pass to Barrett. Now here's Reddish. Barrett passes to Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Randall right side. Back to Reddish. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Oh, and Turner with a block. To the paint. Randall with a steal. Pass to Robinson. Back to Barrett. It's stolen by Halliburton. It's a tie game in New York. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
All right, good stuff, Allie. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. T.J. McConnell is out there with Chris Duarte. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Taylor in at the 4 slot. Outside. On the wing, Fournier. Quickly outside. Back to Fournier. Shot clock at 5 for the lead. Duarte grabs the board. Indiana leading to the left wing. And it's Mathurin missing. And for the Knicks, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Toppin outside. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Toppin. Rose outside. Uncovered. Goes back up. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Chris Duarte.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Duarte, guarded by Quickly. Pass to Mathurin. Here's McConnell. Here's Batadze, and the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mathurin. Offensive board. Goes up again. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he sinks the second.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
Rose outside. It's stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Taylor. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
We got a piece of it. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Mathurin. The shot comes out. Fournier with some nice D. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Quickly passes to Rose. Quickly outside. Outside Fournier. Clock is at 3. He shoots. It's not going to go for him. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Taylor. Quickly with a rebound. Rose outside. Here's Hartenstein. And that one is hammered home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Back Back to Duarte. There's the triple. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now.
Mark, what you like about Chris Duarte is that he can fill it up in a hurry. He's such a gifted scorer.
He really is, and he's fearless, and he's confident, and those are qualities all good scorers have. And when he knocks down a couple of shots, he can really get it going. He can get his own shot. He can make tough shots. He's a bona fide bucket getter.
Taylor. That's tipped. Indiana needs to get a shot off.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's McConnell, and it's stolen by Rose. Quickly passes to Toppin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on T.J. McConnell.
2 shots.
First one falls. A new lineup here for Indiana. And so he makes both from the line. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Halliburton up top, guarded by Rose. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Rose, pass to Toppin. Quickly up top, back to Toppin. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message to that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks out in front, up by 4. After a quick break, Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Knicks with the lead. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Robinson in at center, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Well, the Pacers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Oh, deflected. Smith finds Halliburton. Now Turner. Oh, Robinson with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Randall. And here's Robinson. And he converts the layup. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Halliburton against Brunson. And here's Hield inside. Smith passes to Turner. Shoots over Robinson. Randall pulls down the board.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
New York shooting just 42% so far in the game. Brunson passes to Reddish. Outside Barrett. Outside Brunson. Off target with the three. Brunson's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Smith finds Halliburton. It's rebounded by New York. Reddish has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brunson, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Impressive, and they've done a good job, too, of getting to the foul line. Really been in attack mode offensively.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
For New York, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Brunson passes to Randall. Outside Reddish. Pass to Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. Reddish covering. Halliburton against Brunson. Pass to Nembhard. 5 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. Hits the three-pointer. And now just a 4-point New York lead.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Brunson passes to Reddish. And here's Randall, covered by Smith. Here's Barrett. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 6.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner.
And then Turner with the dunk. Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson passes to Reddish. Oh, and Turner with a block. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Outside Reddish. Barrett up top. The kick out to Brunson. Outside Reddish. Pass to Robinson. Right side Reddish. Here's Randall. Here's the 3. The rebound by Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Barrett. Back to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Smith against Randall. Pass to Brunson. Back to Robinson. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Now here's Halliburton. Three-pointer. Yes! And that one brings them within 1.
Big-time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so